planet of Sonaria. So fascinating, so wonderful, teeming with life. And in it lives one of my favorite creatures of all time, the Polymonstrum. Ugh, no way I'm doing that voice the whole video. Hello and welcome all to the first, and hopefully not last, Creatures of Sonaria Ecology video. Now, quick disclaimer before I get started, this is not canon. This does not represent the Creatures of Sonaria canon in any way. This is just my own little thing. It's mostly based on the way specific creatures play, their designs, their abilities, and whatever the wiki says. Okay, got that? Good. Let's get started. The life of an average Polymonstrum is a lonely one. Owing to their pistol shrimp inspiration, they prefer to live in solitude, claim territories in small to medium bodies of inland water. Generally in the more cold areas of Sonaria, but occasionally straying as far down as Pride Rock. They choose these more secluded areas as a form of protection, seeing as they can hardly keep up with the giants that rule the rivers and seas of Sonaria. Polymonstrum prefer to prey on things smaller or roughly the same size as them. As can be seen in their ambush-focused playstyle, general lack of defensive options, and lack of damage or time ailments. So, if the thing they're attacking doesn't die quickly, chances are the Polymonstrum is going to die instead. Now, a lot of that suddenly shifts once certain conditions are met, those being either winter or famine. During these times of distress is when Polymonstrum thrive. The frosty trait kicks in, causing their metabolism to speed up substantially and start burning off the fat reserves saved in their tail. That causes a multitude of changes in their body, including increased recovery speed, decreased need for food and water, and most importantly, it tightens their aggression. During these periods, Polymonstrum leave their safe inland pools and make their way to warmer, more open areas such as rivers, seas, and even oceans. They follow large herds of herbivores, using their increased survivability to take on more risky hunts and search for vast amounts of meat. Many Polymonstrum die during these hunts. Those who survive will bring the meat to small coastal caverns, where they form their nests. Polymonstrum reproduce asexually, any specific individual laying dozens of eggs at a time. Once those eggs are laid, their parents protect them for weeks on end, very often starving themselves to near death. When the eggs start hatching, the parent takes its leave, not before moving as much of the now rotten meat as possible to the entrance of the nest, to serve as both a deterrent for potential baby eaters and as a way to leave only the edible parts of the meat for the babies. The adult makes its way back home, the aggression, decreased food consumption, and survivability wear off, leaving them to recuperate for the next hatching season. Meanwhile, the babies hatch and slowly consume the meat left over for them. In this period, many of them will be consumed by small nest raiders that have a strong enough stomach to get past the smell of rot protecting them. Once the meat starts running dry, many of them will kill and cannibalize each other, leaving only a few left. These now teenage Polymonstrum start their migration to colder areas in search for a home. Many of them will come into conflict with Polymonstrum that already call these spawns home, leading to fierce territorial fights. The population of Polymonstrum is always in flux, due to the unpredictable nature of their hatching seasons. This, combined with the potential for dangerous mutation caused by their asexual reproduction, has caused multiple near-extinction events for these creatures. As of recent, their population is on the up, due in large part to the increase of disasters that are mysteriously spreading through Sonaria, causing the droughts Polymonstrum thrive in so much. And that's about it. Hope you all liked this little babble. I found it quite fun to both write and think about. So many creatures in this game are just so thought-provoking, it's amazing. I had like a lot more to say about Polymonstrum, but I think this is like fine for now. Might make a part 2 at some point, I'm not sure. But I think this is enough, at least at the moment. Anyways, do comment what creature I should do next, and remember, if you ever see a Poly darting out to the water to get you, it's already too late.